Damn, and the plot thickens. Hey, it's the failed athlete, but that don't mean you gotta fail in life. Make sure you like the video, comment, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for the notifications, all of that good stuff. Health is wealth, the herb a day, keep the doc away. Make sure y'all staying healthy out there. Make sure y'all staying prosperous. Get to your bag. Hey man, good energy, man. All 2023, we in there. So listen, I've been covering the Ed Reed situation. Ed Reed not officially brought on. He won't be the head coach at BETHUNE. But listen, Ed Reed, all he did was open up Pandora's box. The room with it. He shook the room with it. RIP to Pop Smoke. He went ahead and shook the room. And what that did was open the doors for more scandals to approach. So check this out. This is via Fox 35. And this dude Ed Reed, man, y'all gotta understand, he had plans to bring in big time guys. Shaq Diesel, it's already out there. See, I had the information ahead of time, but I was told between me and you. It was one of those between me and you things. You know, don't speak on it yet. But Shaq is donating 1.4 million. That's what I was told. Shaq was gonna donate 1.4 million. I didn't want to release it. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't know if something like this was gonna happen as well. I knew Ed Reed wasn't under contract, so I didn't want to release that. But of course, it's out now. You know, I got some messages that could easily prove what I'm saying, but not that nobody's really tripping off of what I'm saying regardless. But seriously, I had word that this dude Ed Reed had, you know, billionaires and millionaires talking through situations about how they gonna get things done at BETHUNE and change that whole situation around. Ed Reed was really about to bring a lot of money to BETHUNE, quiet as kept. He was about to bring a lot of that dough. But again, you got Reggie Theus in the cut over there lurking. You got Reggie Theus, you know, ducking and peeking his head around the corner because he doesn't want to get exposed for what's really going on out there. But the students, like I told y'all in one of my last videos, I don't think anybody's touched on this. Maybe they are around YouTube, but they're protesting. The students are so upset that this dude that was changing the campus, that was really changing shit up, is out of there, that they're saying, you know, we're not coming to school. Now they realizing the power that they actually have. The parents and all of the people are realizing the power that they have for change. All they got to do is shed some light on the situation and it can bring about the change they need. Now, some people don't want to put people on Front Street like that, but hey, to get what you got to get, sometime it need to be done. It is what it is. And you finding out in this situation, you know, Ed maybe not had got that job at BETHUNE, but they'll be sure to come correct for the next person. Hey, they'll have their shit together for the next person. And that next HBCU that decides to hire Ed Reed, hey man, take a shot on Ed Reed. Who wouldn't take a shot on Ed Reed? Somebody's thinking, hey, we got our stuff together. We know what to do with a Hall of Famer. Come over here with us. You got a shot with us. You know, I don't think the HBCUs are banding together. We got to keep Ed Reed out. And we got to keep Coach Ed Reed out. I don't think they're going that far. Nah, because they want to win. A lot of them want that attention on their school. They want that light on their school. They want to be able to bring them top recruits to their school. But you know what I'm saying? So that's not going to be like a jump off the cliff type situation to get Ed Reed in there. He'll land on his feet. But I got to let y'all know what the students are saying at BETHUNE. This is via Fox 35 Orlando. Students at BETHUNE University upset over mold, other unsafe school conditions. This is coming out of Daytona Beach, Florida. Students at BETHUNE University said they're fed up. What are they? Oh, they can't take this shit no more. They fed up. They're planning a protest in response to the school's announcement it had chosen not to hire Hall of Famer Ed Reed as the new football coach. Y'all hear that? Before this, everything was good. Ed Reed was the straw that broke that camel's back. That camel had a hump. Boy, that ass was so. Let me stop playing. Let me stop. Now listen. They protested because this man was no longer the coach. So they said, you know what? F it. He want to expose the school and how bad these situations is, and you guys want to get rid of him. He's speaking for us. He's the voice. He's speaking for us. You know what I'm saying? So now the students is like, hell no, you took away the voice. We got to come at you. Reed had criticized conditions at the school. Now students bear the slogan, Ed Reed was right. Students is walking around that campus at Bethune. Ed Reed was right. Ed Reed was right. Let's go. They all said Ed Reed losing his contract isn't the point of their protest, but rather that it was the spark or the last straw for them. Didn't I tell you? That last straw that broke that camel's back, and that camel had a hump. I'm telling you, she had a hump on her. What started off as my dream school turned into something that's far less than what I thought. One student told us. The senior asked not to be identified for fear of losing her Scully. So the fact that she called out Bethune, they was gonna take her Scully like they took Ed's job, dog. Y'all not hearing this. This is coming from the students. What more do you need? It's about the students, right? It's about getting them a higher education and allowing them to be successful and flourish out there in life, right? That's what it's about. So why are we not listening to what the students have to say? Because it was never about the students, but it was always about the bag. Katie talked to him. I mean, one of them zones. You know when you just focus and you moving straight forward the ball, it's like everything falling. It's like that net, just a river, an open river, everything going in. You can't miss. Students at Bethune-Cookman complained of rats in the dorms and a lack of hot water there. Several said they leave the windows open year-round in the rooms because there's no AC. Come on, people. It's humid. This is Florida. Come on, people. You see what I'm saying? But shoot the messenger. Shoot the messenger. Kill the messenger. Take the messenger's life. Put him in the grave. Because we don't want to hear the truth. We don't like what he's saying. Truth is, I never got over you. Truth is, when it's all said and done. The truth is, man, and they couldn't take it. The biggest complaint Fox 35 heard was about the mold in the dorms. So now you're literally killing your students. You're literally taking years off of their lives, which is all part of the ploy anyway. But god damn it. Damn, Bethune. Y'all got the audacity to let Reed go, and y'all are legit taking precious years from your students. Man, miss me with the BS. You want to talk about a team? What team? I had to bust out a Remember the Titans on the head for y'all one time, man. Stop playing with me, man. Listen, this is a shame. This is a damn shame. I'm gonna keep reading. This is sad though. That's what I gotta make jokes because this is depressing. It's depressing that they would allow this guy who was really trying to implement huge things, huge changes. They kicked him out because they're getting paid to keep up a shit show. It's oh man. Listen to this, man. Students sent pictures after picture to serve as examples. I was in the room probably 3 days before I started experiencing symptoms. One asthmatic student told us. She said the mold in her dorm agitated her asthma so badly she wound up in a hospital. Hey, I'm not making this up. I'm not making this up. Link in the description if you want the article. I'm not making this shit up. And I'm not I haven't pre-read this. I'm reading this as I drop this, y'all. So I'm calling this shit out ahead of time. They're legit taking years off of people's lives at Bethune. This shit is getting ugly. She came back with a doctor's note saying she couldn't stay in a dorm with mold. The student said that they pay $30,000 a year in tuition at a private HBCU. They're eating. They taking the church's money. Man, the city, these people doing this to the kids. Not to kill the kids. We're constantly pouring money into the situation, and we feel like it's not being poured back into us. A senior at Bethune-Cookman told Fox 35, we're not seeing change. They just keep giving us false promises, man. Damn, I don't want to get... I was about to say something political. Sound like a political party, but I ain't gonna go there. That's interesting. Ed Reed said he wanted to improve conditions at the school. Shortly after he spoke about those conditions, the school announced it wouldn't be hiring the football coach at all because he put him on Front Street. That's not part of the article. You know, I just threw some sauce on it. The school explained in a statement, after undergoing a detailed assessment and review of the state of our football program, we have determined that it is in the best interest of our university athletics program and football student athletes to reopen the search and identify the next leader of Bethune-Cookman Wildcats football. So y'all good with words. You good with words. I'ma need you to do a little bit more explaining. While we appreciate the initial interest in our football program displayed by Mr. Reed during the course of recent weeks, we are also mindful of the qualities and attributes that must be exhibited by our institutional personnel during what have been uniquely challenging times for our campus as we recover from the impact of 2 hurricanes during the past fall semester. So y'all see how they did that? Instead of cleaning up, they mess like they should have. And I'm talking about the literal mess that they made from the hurricanes. That's what he was talking about, the trash that they were hoarding in them buildings. Okay, get rid of it, clean it, got it. Hurricanes happen, I get y'all, I feel y'all. Get rid of that shit. That should have been cleared as soon as everything was able to get cleared. Get it out of there. You're still hoarding things, right? So I see what they're doing right here. They're trying to flip the script. They're trying to make it seem like, well, hey, man, yeah, we do appreciate the initial interest in Ed Reed, but yeah, we're just not ready because of the hurricane. You know, we didn't have enough time to really clean things out due to the hurricane. And so, yeah, we don't have the facilities, man. It's just that, different things brought us back. So thanks for the interest, but yeah, we not ready. What is that? So you see off top, they're making excuses. They're not giving Ed Reed no type of credit for what he said. They're just saying we're not moving forward. We need to get our stuff straight before we can move forward. So we're going to look for a coach who's willing to understand our circumstances in the position that we're in because of the hurricane. You know that the hurricane messed us up. Man, clean up that school. No excuse. That's no excuse. No excuse. No excuse. Maya Walker, another senior who was okay sharing her name because she's about to graduate, told Fox 35 she feels Reed was discarded after a single mistake. What he said was true, said Walker, but the school wants to control the narrative and save face. Students felt like now it was their turn to speak out. They're hosting a protest Monday at noon. Students said they hope it will eventually lead to better conditions and replacement of the board of trustees. Fox 35 News has reached out to Bethune-Cookman for comment and is waiting to hear back. Yo, this is deep, man. They're protesting. This man Ed Reed got the diesel. I'm talking big Shaq Diesel making footprints in LA. Now Shaq, he's been criticized a lot lately for being a coon and whatnot, right? For not siding with Kyrie Irving, calling Kyrie Irving out, siding with Papa John's when Papa John's had a lot of racist comments out. Shaq has been getting called a coon lately to a lot of people. A lot of people not really rocking with Shaq a lot right now. So maybe Shaq felt like, hey, this is a good time for me to go ahead, drop some bread, let them know I still get down with the people. I still get down. I rock with change, and I rock with the betterment of my folks, my guys. So let me look out for Ed and go ahead and donate. And that's just something off the strength. That's an easy little write-up for the diesel. Bada bing, bada boom. You got Shaq. You got other billionaires that we don't even know, you know what I'm saying, that he's bringing to the table, that's willing to really change things around. It wasn't that he was trying to change things too fast. It was that they didn't want things changed at all. They just wanted a good look, a good little publicity stunt, but they don't realize that these guys are full of fuel, full of passion, and they really want this for these young men. You get me? So they get there and they realize, oh, this is horrible. This is, how am I supposed to work with this when I really don't have the staff behind me? They're going in there thinking that because of who I am, my Hall of Fame, my resume, they gonna have to have my back. They got me. I'm big money up here. I'm Ed Reed. Nah, they didn't. Ed Reed probably found out like it was a publicity stunt, probably bringing me here to change things around, to bring a little bit more money here for them. So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, it looks like they were trying to just really eat off Ed Reed's name, man. These kids are dealing with mold in the dorms, dude. This was a blessing in disguise. Ed Reed was a legit blessing in disguise for some of these students in some of these conditions. They're getting cheated. They're getting finessed. They're getting scammed. Let's call it what it is. Bethune-Cookman. And if other HBCUs are getting down the same way, they're getting scammed. You paying 30 racks to live in mold-infested, rat-infested dormitories. You know what I'm saying? Like you're losing. You're losing. For what? For a Bethune-Cookman piece of paper? For a Bethune-Cookman piece of paper that you're not even going to go into the profession that you got the piece of paper for? You know what I'm saying? Like let's talk turkey. Stop playing with me, man. Let's talk real. This is crazy. The more and more this story is unfolding, it's getting crazier and crazier, man. And you're realizing why, these schools were never able to compete. You're realizing why they never elevated, why they never really had no light shined on them in the first place, because they was fucking stealing. They're fucking stealing. So y'all let me know what y'all feel about this, man. Hey, like I said, he had Shaq. I was aware of it. They call me, hey man, Shaq about to do, billionaire talks. I got that message, man. But yeah, man, this is crazy. Y'all let me know what y'all feel about Bethune-Cookman. Coach Prime tried to warn this dude, man. It's the failed athlete, but that don't mean you gotta fail in life. Coach KD, let's go.